All right, my last interview guest at this time is one of the most versatile artists out here in Lexington. He sings, he raps, and he plays the guitar, and he writes his own songs. This man is awesome. I'm joined with Deven Roberts right here, right now. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. I'm actually in the middle of writing a song.
How fitting. I say that, and you multitasking, you.
Yeah, man. You got to make use of the time we've got, man. It's very limited.
That is true. So thank you so much for doing this interview. I truly appreciate it, man.
Oh, dude, no problem. It's a pleasure, dude. Thank you for having me, honestly, and thank you for coming to the show the other day. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, first time I seen you was at District Sport and Tap, and it's definitely starting to become one of my favorite places to go for local music. And shout out to Colin Michael, he was also there with you that night, and you definitely one of the more versatile artists that I know of. I
Well, I
played
appreciate it, man.
I played two songs that you did. I played "Man in a Suit." Man, that song's a problem, man. That song, the people need to listen to the words of that song for real, considering what's going
Yeah,
on.
that's what I'm hoping for.
So it's just one of those. The song is really good, but I really need people to listen to the lyrics of that song. He goes in on that one. And another song you did is off that King Tucky album. Shout out to Divine Karama, who I just saw
Yeah.
earlier this afternoon. Lake Forth Regrets, you and River Green and Divine did that song. I definitely dug that record as well. And I'll start with that song in particular first. What was it like working with Divine? And obviously you worked with River multiple times, but what was it like doing the song with both those guys?
Man, it was honestly the easiest writing process I've ever been a part of. We just went in the studio. Taj Ricketts made the beat, man, obvious. He's a local producer around town, man. Beat was fire, but Divine sent me the beat ahead of time, and I wrote it the first day I got it. It was kind of just flowing from me. And then a few weeks go by, and then we end up in the studio, and Divine put his verse down real fast, almost in like 3 or 4 takes. I'd say about 10 minutes tops. He was on the mic, and then next was Rivers' part, and then I just laid down the hook, and I'd say within an hour we finished the song completely. It
Man,
was smooth, man. Yeah, it was one of the smoothest recording processes I've ever got to be a part of, and it was awesome.
so Lake Forth Regrets, that's the name of the song. It's on that King Tucky album. If you don't have it, go get it. It's all over the Bandcamp, iTunes, Spotify, etc. You can hear that song. And props to all three of y'all for doing that song. It's definitely one of those songs people need to. We all have regrets in some parts of our lives, but we can't let it dictate us. We gotta be,
Exactly,
we
man.
got, we gotta push. We gotta move
Keep
forward.
swimming, man.
Keep swimming, 'cause
Yeah.
there's always gonna be obstacles that gets in the way. Um, so for you, you sing and you rap. Like when you do a song, I mean, how do you know when deciding whether to you want to sing this song or whether you want to rap this song or you want to do both? What's the process like for you when you write these songs to determine like what direction you want to go with the music?
Well, normally I have a formula on how I write music, man. Um, Whenever I'm using my guitar or I have a beat, it starts out usually just pre-chorus and then go into like a chorus type deal and then to the verse. But on this one, Divine just wanted me to sing the hook. So, yeah, I just laid it down. But on most songs, man, I like being able to exploit both the talents that I've got, preferably all three, that and guitar playing. Um, so it just depends on who I'm working with for real. But whenever I write music by myself, I always just put verses down and then I write my own hooks and sing the hooks.
That's awesome, man. And there's been a lot of I've been following your career for a month, and I think the first time I heard of you was through the Kentucky Music Showcase that you was a part of a few months back, and I think you was one of the last performers to perform before Mother Nature came in and canceled the remainder of the show. And
Yeah.
you performed in a plethora of shows, but what was it like to perform at a show like that for a good cause?
Oh man, those are my favorite kind of performances, man, because they actually have a meaning. I mean, all performances have a meaning, but this one, we were trying to help kids out, get them off the streets and get them into free music classes, man. And then, not many people are doing stuff like that. So any chance that I get to help out, I love to do that stuff. Like today, unfortunately, I couldn't go to the Believing in Forever coat drive, and it's because I'm down at my grandma's right now, and I'm going to be here until January. I had to take a little hiatus, get my head together, man, figure out the next steps I got to make. But yeah, man, that performance in particular was pretty sweet, just because of the location and the amount of people that were there. It wasn't like a big crowd, but it was a steady flow of people, and the weather while we were performing great at the time, and unfortunately our sound was acting up because my drummer slash producer, his machine was overheating in the sun, so it cracked out on us, so he had to resort to a little wooden box called a cajon. I mean, it got the job done, but I felt as if we had the upper hand with the electronic sound, the drum machine, but until it could put, I was pretty excited about that show.
Man, that's wow, man. I guess as long as no one got hurt after that, then yeah, I'm glad.
Someone got hurt after that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope not, man.
I mean, it's something like that. Like, I don't know, something could have happened to someone. I don't know, but I tried to be there, but I had to work. And then by the time I got out of work and I was on my way to the showcase, and that's when the rain came in, and then I noticed people were leaving to retreat, and I'm thinking maybe they're gonna resume it or whatever. But then I got word they canceled like the remaining of the show, so that's basically another 6 hours. That
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
performers. So
From 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
yeah.
And you did get cut quite short, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, better safe than sorry. There was a lot of electrical equipment that could have been rained on. So.
Yeah. Yep. That is true. Not only you are a solo artist, but you're part of a band called the
The Indigo Kids.
Indigo Kids. It's you and Josh and and Colin, who I also saw at District Sport and Tap. Let's talk about this band in particular. And what type of music do you guys do?
Well, man, we create frequencies that people can listen to and enjoy. But right now we're, Colin's off doing his own thing. He's got some personal stuff going on in his life, so we're not really the Indigo Kids at the moment. But we always, end up coming back together at some point and creating these frequencies. So when I'm just Deven Roberts, the Indigo Kids are still on the back burner. But whenever things come together when they're supposed to, I believe in fate, and when it's supposed to happen, we'll come together and keep rocking out. But I mean, dude, there's really not much to it, like we're just here to make good music and to change people's vibrations, man.
You definitely got my attention, that's for sure. And it's doing one thing is one thing, but I mean, you do more than that, and it's rare. That you get versatility from a lot of artists, whether it's local or whether it's major or whatever. But I guess people stick in their comfort zone, whatever, and I guess that's cool. But when you're able to, any artist out there that performs in front of people, you know, regardless if a small crowd or a big crowd, that takes a lot of guts. That takes a lot of guts to do that, and
Absolutely, man.
so
And I don't believe in confining myself in one box or one genre. unfortunately, a lot of artists think that that's the way to go because they see, other people doing it and making money that way. But what they don't know is that if you step outside the box, the money is endless. And so is the inspiration, man, and so are the fans. Life is endless, man. It's infinite. So why put yourself in a specific designated area to receive only a certain set amount of things? Fans, demographics, income, etc. Me, I'm choosing to just go as far as I can go, man. Why not? This life is all we've got, so make the most of it, man, and I'm making the most of it.
It's absolutely true, man. Absolutely true. And, who do you consider like your musical influences that
Oh my
inspire
God, dude, I have so many. I couldn't even pinpoint some right now. But I mean, I'll try. I'd say for sure, Led Zeppelin, man, when it comes to like guitar playing and musical arrangement. And then, you got Mac Miller with his sound, and then 21 Pilots, I'd say right now are the most relative that I could relate to in a sense that, he sings and produces his own music and also plays instruments at the same time. A few other people that I can think of right now, of course, Elvis. Let's see. Nothing's popping up off the top of my head, man. I got so many that I'm trying to scavenge through in my subconscious right now. But my influences are endless, I don't confine myself within one genre like I was saying. So, I love all music of Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson. I love their creative styles to their videos as well as their, like, against the man attitude. That's what I like the most. Rage Against the Machine. Okay, that's a great one because he's a rapper and a rocker and a singer. But I mean, more of a rapper. I don't necessarily consider it singing if it's more or less screaming. But still, he chooses to do more than one thing on stage, and that's fucking awesome.
Man, when I heard Gorilla Radio a long time ago, I was like, man, they do
Yeah, dude.
man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm with you on that one, man.
yeah, I mean they definitely brought something different to the, I guess you can call it the rock slash hip hop blend or whatever. They were
Plus the truth, man. They spread truth. That's what music's about. I mean, not anymore, or not the radio anyways, but that's what music should be about, spreading truth and spreading good, positive messages.
very, very true. Zach De La Rochers is the lead artist, and that dude, man, I don't think they get enough credit for what they
No,
contribute.
definitely not.
No, I mean they.
But I can tell you one thing: if they didn't spread the truth, they probably would get credit just how every other person on the radio is right now.
Yeah,
but it'd be a different kind of credit. I would much rather have that respectable credit in the underground saying that they, are spreading the truth rather than conforming and trying to get paid.
Absolutely. So now for 2016, like, do you have any favorite memories, favorite moments?
Oh yeah, dude. My favorite memory of 2016 was opening up for Afro Man. The start of 2016, whew, boy, it was the big one.
Man,
Yeah, at Cosmic Charlie's, man. It was a packed house, too.
Wow, Afro Man, I haven't heard that name in a minute. Like, I know people mention his name from time to time, but yeah, he's still doing music apparently.
Yeah, apparently, man. I mean, if the music's inside you, it's never gonna go away.
Yep, and shout out to all the artists, man, that performed at Cosmic Charlie's. That was one of my favorite venues, and
yeah,
the one
I'm glad I got to perform there a few times before they moved the location.
Yeah, so they moved to a new location, and it should be reopening probably before year's end. But I guess people can keep an eye on that for sure. And you know what? I'll just put this out there. The Lexington Music Awards, the ballot is still on the 14th. you can nominate this man, Deven Roberts, for singer-songwriter. I guess Man of the Suit, Song of the Year, and some other categories.
Best male vocalist.
Male
Uh,
vocalist as well.
yeah, those are the only two that I would really recommend. I can't think of the other ones off top.
Okay, so male vocalist, singer-songwriter, and
Oh, and best song. Yeah,
yeah,
best song of the
and
year.
Song of the Year for Man in the Suit. So you have until the 14th of November, and hell, what the hell? I'll put myself in there. Nominate me for Best Radio DJ as well. And
Yeah, dude,
you know,
absolutely.
I was nominated last year, which was truly an honor. It'll be cool to be nominated again. You still got plenty of time. Now, with 2017 approaching, you have any upcoming plans, upcoming performances,
Well,
timetable?
I don't want to give away the surprises, man. But I will tell you this:
Okay.
I do plan on putting out a full-length album and going on tour. Music videos that are going to be dropping. Well, I actually have one music video that's going to be dropping preferably at the end of November, probably in mid-December for Get High. And after that, I'm going to just go into the studio and be working nonstop. And then once my album's ready, I'm going to release a few singles with a few dope-ass music videos. And then after that, watch what happens. That's all I'm going to say for now.
All right, so basically, 2017, may want to watch out for that Devin Roberts fellow, cause
Yeah,
yeah, just
yeah.
keep an eye on it. Before I let you go ahead and promote your social media links, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. Let people know, and also where can people hear your music?
All right. Well, my Facebook handles for my social networks is DevenGlobal, Deven Global, and you can go and find all my music on SoundCloud, and it's not Deven Global, it's just Deven Roberts, DevenRoberts.
Great chatting with you, man. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on a good year. And I'm looking forward to 2017.
Yeah, man, thank you for having me, Kenny, for real. I'm looking forward to 2012, and I'm looking forward to hearing what other artists and great, amazing things that you're going to be having on your show, man.
2017 is going to be extra special because August of next year will be the 10-year anniversary of the show.
Wow, congrats, man.
10 years, and it's
You're
now,
a decade old.
yeah, man, I'm feeling old as dirt, but it's been quite a journey.
Good thing dirt never dies, right?
Good thing. I mean, there was a part of me that I won't stop your thing. And then I started going to local music shows, and that inspired me, that motivated me to keep it going.
Yeah, man. You always gotta look for the silver linings.
yeah,
I'm glad that the local music scene could do that for you, man.
yeah. So because of y'all, I'm still doing this, and who knows, maybe I have another 10 years in me. But
Dude, you have as many years as you want. It's all up to you.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
honestly, Kenny, you're probably in the reversal role for a lot of local artists as well, man. Because I'm sure there's some people out there who are feeling down and out and don't feel like doing much, and then you hit them up wanting to do an interview, and it puts that spark back in them. So keep doing what you're doing, man.
To hear that from you, man, that definitely means a lot. And thank you, and continued success. Looking forward to 2017, man. You have a good night. Have a great weekend.
You too, bro. For real. Have a great night, man.
All right, bye-bye.